Are you kidding me? That's impossible. Proxmox Hackintosh running so many tracks. Oh my lord, all those unbelievers. Here you have it. Today's burning question. Is Hackintosh still worth it for music production in 2025? Especially the new Way Hackintosh, or Proxmox Hackintosh if you want. You've probably heard all of the horror stories, crashes, high latency, instability, updates breaking everything, and so on. Yeah, I've seen it too, but guess what? That's because most people are doing it wrong. They are stuck in the past, still building Hackintoshes the old school way. But not me. Hi, I'm Teresa from Morgonaut.com and I specialize on one-on-one coaching and remote help to individuals as well as audio and video production houses all around the globe. So if you would need any help with your Apple Mac, Windows, Linux, servers, DaVinci Resolve and more, then you can in few clicks schedule a Zoom video meeting with me and a remote session to your computer so I can help you right in front of your eyes. Years ago, I came up with the new Way Hackintosh, or the new way of building Hackintoshes. I gave it to people in my videos, showed how you can build it yourself even during my live stream, and all of that for free. So if you want to know how, just watch my videos about it on this YouTube channel. No more endless hunting for perfect hardware combos, no more EFI nightmares, no more kernel panics, just smooth, powerful and rock-solid macOS performance on pretty much any PC. I made it working even on a tiny Intel Atom in Motherboard. In fact, every single Hackintosh build I've shown on this channel over the past 5 or 6 years all was built using the new way. And today I'm showing you how is music production on my Intel i9 12900K new way Hackintosh running on Proxmox. All components are linked in the video description down below if you want to replicate this beast yourself. And why not the 14th gen Intel, you might ask? Well, because the 13 and 14 gen chips have turned into a glitchy mess, overheating, crashing, dying and driving people nuts. The 12900K, rock solid. And yes, AMD Hackintosh works too. I've built tons of them. See my videos. But this is the star of the show, the legendary Avid HDX card. People say it doesn't work well on Hackintosh. Well, let's find out. If you don't know what this card does, it's basically a real-time DSP accelerator for your plugins, zero CPU load, ultra-low latency, and perfect for pro-level recording. All the plugin processing is done on this card. I've paired it with the Avid Omni interface, and we are gonna push this thing hard, believe me. Here you can see this Z690 12900K Proxmox Hackintosh web dashboard. Nothing special on this configuration. Did I fine-tune which cores run macOS? No! Just toss general 16 threads at it and let Proxmox handle the rest. Why? Because I wanted you to see the worst-case scenario performance, and even that is impressive. So let me show you first. I'm really running this as a Hackintosh, so unknown, of course, I didn't tweet this. I have the AMD Radeon RX 6800 and I dedicated to it only 24 gigs of memory. And if you will go to activity monitor, you will see I dedicated to it only 16 threads, or cores if you want in the Proxmox terminology. And I'm running ProTools Ultimate. And in the setup, my playback engine is now currently set to HDX. But now, as you can see here, on the bottom right, HDX card is recognized, but does not run a single plugin. That's because this whole session is running at this moment in the so-called native mode. So it's running on the 12900K. So you can see that there is a bunch of crazy plugins, bunch of sends, channel strips, and so on. Look, all of these plugins are here. So when I press play, you will see activity on the CPU. So now it's reaching around 16%. So what's gonna happen if I will now throw to all of these channels some crazy plugins? So my goal now is to tax the CPU as much as I can. So for example, let's put there some, I don't know, some channel strip, blah, blah, blah. Channel strip is there on all of these channels, as you can see here. Perfect. So now let's repeat the same and let's throw there. I don't know, this is just an example, it's not about any music production, it's about what this computer can handle. So let's throw there again some crazy EQ, I don't know, 7-band EQ. So now again, all of the channels have 7-band EQ, blah, blah, blah. Let's do some pointless changes just for the demonstration purposes. Now, let's throw there even more, some dynamics, BF76. So again, on all of these channels, we have same compressor. So this is not a real world scenario, this is just a demonstration. So we are now again on 19%, fine, still not enough. So let's continue. Another dynamics, so let's put there blah, 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 I don't know, pro multiband dynamics. Come on, blah, 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 blah. Again, some processing. Okay, still not enough, 26%. Perfect, so let's push it even harder. Let's do some stupid delay here. Real tape okay, yes, let's do some changes, blah, 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 blah. So, all of these plugins are now running on the CPU. But this is the beauty of the Avid HDX. Just using a single click, I can move all of these plugins from the CPU to be processed on this accelerator card. Let's have a look. Bang. So now it's updating the So now it's updating all the DSP mode tracks and moving it from CPU to be processed on the Avid HDX card. Bang! And you can see, we are not completely maxed out. We have still some room to play. But as you can see, now all of these plugins are running in real time on this HDX card. And if you will look here, my CPU is now around 3, 4, 5%, not doing anything. So this way you can run perfectly real time with almost zero latency music production on any computer, on, I don't want to say piece of crap, but even on the cheapest gear you can find on some old Intel Mac Mini. The Avid HDX card accelerates AAX plugins, which you can run only in Avid's ProTools. But what if DAW of your choice is, for example, a Reaper or Apple Logic Pro? Can you still use the HDX system? Answer is yes, you can use the Avid Omni plus HDX in native mode, so without accelerating plugins. So it's gonna act like any other normal sound card system. Now I'm going to show you how this new Way Hackintosh performs in Apple Logic and native mode. So all plugins running on the CPU. I'll use the Logic Pro benchmark. You can download it via the link in this video description and run it on your system for comparison too. And now let's open the new Logic Pro benchmark. Fine, so let's first check the settings. So as you can see here, I'm really running Pro Tools HDX system. In I/O buffer size, I changed to the 1024, and processing threads I kept on the automatic. So if you will look here, we should have, I don't know if it's 16 threads. Maybe, I don't know. I let simply Logic to decide what's best for it. So let's see if it's gonna play it. Okay, so 100 tracks. Looks like there's no problem, we have about 50% CPU utilization. Okay, so let's push it harder. So what about 200 tracks? Okay, looks like we are hitting almost the peak. Let's throw there a few more. Can it handle 210? Okay, seems good. So, what about 220? Oh my lord, 220 tracks. Fine, can it go even higher? Let's try 230. Oh my lord, it's still running, 230 tracks, but we can see it's almost here maxed out. So let's throw there, I don't know, let's try, but I don't think it's gonna make it. 240 tracks. Ha, it's completely maxed out. But still running well. Don't tell me it can handle 250. 250. Jesus, it's still running well. I can hear the fan now kicked in on the CPU, but it's still running well. Okay, so what about 260? It's not possible. Jesus, it's still running. 260 tracks on a Proxmox Hackintosh? Okay, what about 270? Makes no sense, but let's try it. Okay. What the hell? So 270 tracks so far. CPU is at 100%. Fine. What about 280? This can't be real. Okay, so we hit the maximum. Are you kidding me? That's impossible. Proxmox Hackintosh running so many tracks. Oh my lord, all those unbelievers. Here you have it. You might be curious about the Z690-12900K new Way Hackintosh and how it stacks up against Apple Mac Studio, which I have here, or the new M4 Mac Mini. Well, I've got you covered, don't worry. I'm currently working on a video comparing the three, or maybe I will release it on my main YouTube channel. By the way, did you know I have two YouTube channels? Really? This one is called Morgonaut Hackintosh, and guess what? It's all about Hackintosh stuff. But my main channel is simply called Morgonaut and covers a wide range of topics, including the Apple Macs, music production, video and photography. I've already created a bunch of helpful videos there, so if you don't want to miss out, make sure you are subscribed to both channels and have all notifications turned on. And don't forget, you can schedule a Zoom video call with me in remote session so I can help to fix your computer in real time. Link is in this video description. And if you made it so far, then you'll be interested in this video here. So, what do you think? Is Hackintosh good for music production in 2025? Do you have personal experience with it? Let me know down in comment section below. This is not your uncle's Hackintosh. This is the Morgonaut's new Way Hackintosh. Hit that like button and subscribe for more cutting-edge Hackintosh video builds. And see you in the next one. Bye bye, take care.